Back in the 1960s, when I was growing up, people had a really hard and important choice to make. You either believed in the Bible or you believed in science. You couldn't have both. So, growing up in a Christian home, that was a relatively easy choice for me. I, of course, believed in the Bible. And so 10th grade biology class, I had to write a paper on the evolution of a horse. And so after 3 pages of explaining the evolution of a horse, I wrote, last line of that paper was, "And I don't believe a word of this." And I got an F for that paper. But I had stood up for the Bible, and I'm not succumbing to the evils of science. And I need to tell you that there are still some people today who would still make a big deal out of that choice. You got to choose one or the other. But here's the good news. Many, many, many people have discovered that the words of God, the Bible, and the works of God, science, are all coming from the same person, and the Bible and the science is very much in agreement with each other. I had a science teacher, professor friend who explained it to me this way. She said, "Doug, you need to let science answer the how and the when question, and then the Bible answers the who and the why questions." Let me see if I can unpack that for you and help you understand what I think she was trying to say. If we try to use the Bible to answer the how and the when question, we may be forcing the Bible to say what it was never intended to say. The very first verse of the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. My friends, there is no literal date or time in that opening sentence. It doesn't say anything about the how and the when. It does say something about the who. In the beginning, God. It answers the who question. That is not a question that science can answer. That's a Bible question with a Bible answer. I guess science does try to tell us there is no who. It just started. Science doesn't get to answer that question. That's a good, strong Bible question. And then as to the why, science only stutters and we just live and then we die. The Bible's got a very clear answer to the why question. It comes at the very end of the Gospel of John, chapter 20, verse 31. John is saying, "I have written you all these things so that you would put your faith in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. Because when you do have faith in Him, you will have true life, eternal life, everlasting life, meaningful life, purposeful life." You get the picture? There is a why to all of this. It is so that you could have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And so, as proud as I was to write that evolution of the horse paper, I am even more proud and more happy to tell you today that if you are wanting to cultivate a relationship with God and still be a thinking person who believes in the miracles of science, you can do that. You can believe in the Bible and God and still believe in the wonders of science. Have you seen the James Webb Telescope pictures? Oh my stars. And so folks, we don't have to pick one or the other. The words of God, the Bible, and the works of God, science, are all coming from the same person, and they are very harmonious. What do you think? Give me a comment here on my Facebook page or write me a note. Hey, thanks for being with me. Have a great week. God bless.